right. Hi, everyone. My name's Austin. I'm a retail leasing agent in Los Angeles and Ventura counties and Santa Barbara County. We have an exciting guest today. This is episode 4 of Small Business Spotlight. We have Lisa. She's from Uncorked. It's wine tasting and kitchen in Santa Barbara. Hi, Lisa.
Hi there.
Well, thanks for coming on the show. Hope you're doing good. So first of all, in this new world that we're in, are you all safe and healthy?
We are. Thank you for asking. Everybody here is doing great. Anxiously waiting to open up again.
Yeah. Well, nice. Well, Lisa, tell us a little bit about Uncorked, about the kitchen, and we're excited to hear more.
Well, we originally started as Uncorked Wine Tasting and Kitchen. And obviously that is what we were known for, our wine tasting with great food that would accommodate it. But most people came here for the wine. However, now we're known as Uncorked Kitchen. We've quickly adjusted, and now our kitchen is full takeout. Nice,
nice. And is that some adaptation to the new market or changing market or landscape, or?
Yes, due to the COVID restrictions that were placed on the state, that businesses had to close unless they were an essential business. And we actually are a restaurant, so being an essential business, we just shifted our model and immediately recognized that we needed to set up our website as an online ordering a way for people to order, and shifted now to complete restaurant service that's pickup and wine to go. Perfect.
And I don't want to forget, so what's the best way that customers can order from you? I saw, is it uncorkedsb.com?
Yes, that's it. Uncorkedsb.com.
Perfect. And then do you want to give out your phone number as well for orders, or just go straight to the website?
The easiest way is to go to the website. It's pretty intuitive. We have every item that's available on there. You just select it, choose the time that you want to come pick up between 5 and 7. It is 7 days a week. And then that's it.
Perfect. Yeah, that sounds great. And can you tell us a little bit how you got started? I know there's a co-owner there with you. Sounds like staying busy in the kitchen, but maybe tell us a little bit how you got started, or, it's such a neat concept that you have and a beautiful place. So yeah, excited to hear more.
Yeah, well, my husband, Michael Amador, is an executive chef and a sommelier. And he, until now, has been working at a high-end country club. He was their sommelier and did all of their food management, and this is what he's been doing. And through the years, he's developed wonderful relationships with wine vendors that would bring him these small production wines that most people didn't know about, Central Coast mostly. And he was one of the few people who was open to trying these wines, discovered that there's so many delicious wines out there that people don't know about, and was able to bring them in. So over the years of working, he decided, why am I not representing these unrepresented up-and-coming winemakers? Or maybe they're winemakers for a label you already know. For example, we have right here, I'll do this. You can, maybe you'll see Michael in there.
Yeah.
But right here, we've got Bravo.
Yep.
Premium Bravo is the winemaker for Fred Brander. So many of us on the Central Coast and across the world know Brander wines. So we get to represent Fabian, for example, with the wonderful wines that he brings to the market, but he's not big enough to be in a store. So we set up these wonderful, so that's how it all came about. Michael's like, I want to be able to bring these wines to the public, and I want them to have excellent food because I want it to be a full experience. And how can we do this? So we got the wine vending machines. We call them vending machines for adults, where you push a button and the wine comes out. 20 bottles on tap, and that are all sealed with an argon gas to keep their freshness. And I must say, wow, we've never had to really test that so much in the past, because people come in, the wine bottles we go through them rapidly, but with us not being able to use the machines right now on a daily basis, but we yet are tasting the wines just to make sure they're still being preserved. We've had wines in there for a month that are still excellent, as if we just opened the bottle.
Wow.
I'll show you. If you can see that. They're called wine stations, Napa Valley Technology, and that's a big draw. People come in here because it's so fun. They get to push that button. They could do a taste, half a glass, a full glass of wine, try wine they never have tried before, and then of course purchase, hopefully cases of it.
Sure. Yeah, absolutely. That's great.
That's how it came about. So Michael wanted to do this, and he left his other job, and we opened this business together.
That's awesome. Nice. So the true American dream. Well, that's great. And tell us a little bit more on the sourcing of your products. So, is it primarily Central Coast, or I know like Santa Barbara, San Ynez areas, or around the world, or?
No, we mostly go Central Coast up to Sonoma. Now, we do have exceptions. We might bring in, we might even bring in a large label that has their own tasting room for a special event and do a winemaker dinner, and we'll pair the chef Michael will pair the wines and come up with a special meal for the evening. And so that might be something that is a larger production, a more well-known label.
Sure.
We might have winemakers that come in and pour their lineup live, if that's so we have events here when we can have events here.
Yeah.
But mostly our concept is Central Coast boutique, small production wine.
Okay, perfect. That's great. And in the current market, is it a lot of to-go orders? Is it more, I know a lot of restaurants are doing sort of the grocery. I was watching a video this morning, and they were saying, we never thought we would be cooking so much pasta at one time. It's sort of a changing model, of sort of mass producing rather than the smaller dishes. Is that similar to you, or is there big changes?
Our big change was that, one, going to takeout, which we didn't do before. But our concept was, let's give them something special every day. So we created a menu every day, a 3-course menu at a reasonable price. So $18 will get you a delicious meal, a side salad, and a dessert.
Wow.
And Michael, I know it's so, and they're so delicious that people love it. And that, so now we went from maybe 60 orders a day, and it is a little bit easier because we know it's like that mass production that you're saying, but still high quality and still packaged. When the customer comes in, we pack it. We don't have it sitting there. We want it to be fresh, and so when they get home, they have almost a restaurant experience. But that has just worked so well for us, and putting it out in social media so people know every day what's on for the day, because we don't let them know more than 2 days in advance.
Sure. Yeah, absolutely. Is there maybe a big lesson that you've learned, as a business owner during this time?
Yes. One of the biggest lessons is to pay attention. We had known that this was going to happen by listening to the trends, that we knew the businesses were going to close. So we immediately jumped on, let's switch our model to takeout, and we designed a takeout page, and we had it going the next day. So being right there on top of it, we learned that was reacting quickly was so important to our business. And then getting the word out through social media was the next level. So many restaurants were closing, and we were saying, hey, we're open here for you. And not only that, we've got this great special, and we have beautiful photos of our food every day. And so every day we post, this is what we have for you tonight. and it's gotten to a point where people can't wait to see those photos. They get excited.
What's tomorrow?
So jumping on it, getting them what they want, getting them a daily visual, we send emails daily, what the special is going to be. So we learn to just make sure people know what you're doing. And then that was shared and shared and shared. Our mailing list has at least doubled since.
Wow. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. And Santa Barbara is such a travel destination. Can you speak a little bit who your customer is? Is it a lot of travelers, locals, or a mix?
I would say it's mostly locals because people aren't traveling right now.
Now, yeah.
Yes,
Sure.
it's hard to go a distance because, you can't, where are you going to go to a bathroom? Everything's shut, so you're not traveling.
Yeah.
So that keeps people away, and so we're catering to the locals.
And during typical times, do you have more percentage as traveler customers, or still only local?
We have a really great, solid local following, but especially in the summertime when Santa Barbara is such a tourist destination, we get a lot of people from LA, especially if they hop on the train. The train station is just a few blocks away from us, so they could hop off the train, walk right over to us. So yes, that I'm not sure how that's going to affect the tourism with all the COVID right now, but our local following has been phenomenally supportive.
That's great. Yeah, well, great to hear that. And how about you in terms of once the quarantine is lifted or the stay-at-home lifted, is there maybe an activity or business that you're looking forward to doing or going to?
Oh yeah, the gym.
The gym. Yeah.
I've been here eating Michael's food, his great specials every day, and I haven't been going to the gym. And that's I need to go to the gym.
I know. I'm trying to find so many creative ways of getting that exercise in. So my car, I bring like sporting equipment or just something because it's hard when the gyms are closed. So
yes.
Yeah.
I'm not a runner, but I'm missing the bike. Although I get on the bike here, and we have beautiful bike paths, and I have been doing that. So I have been getting outdoors and walking on the beach. It's just not the same, and I'm not as dedicated as I was before. And I can do a haircut.
Yeah,
Next
there you go. Yep, nice. Well, is there anything last that you'd like to show us, or you gave us a pretty nice tour? She has the sit-down restaurant. We saw the vending machines and the kitchen a little bit, or anything else you'd like to say or share?
Yes. So we are gearing up to open to the public. It looks like it might be 1 to 3 days where that will be allowed in town. So we have a front patio and a back patio. And we are trying to figure out how can we're not really set up inside to have people and have takeout, because we will continue our takeout. It's so popular, we're going to stick with it. But I think we're going to do our back patio as reservation only. So if you have a party of 10 or under, you could reserve it, or we have some tables out there. Front patio, people could come and sit down, first come, first serve kind of thing. So we're looking forward to being able to allow people back in, but in a safe manner.
Sure. Yeah. Well, I know we're all looking forward to it. Well, yeah, unless you have anything else, really appreciate your time, and hopefully the lunch order or dinner orders will start rolling in. And next time I'm in town, I'll have to come see you. So.
Thank you so much. This was really enjoyable. I appreciate the time to talk with you and getting our business. And I look forward to having you come in.
That sounds wonderful. Well, thank you so much, Lisa. And again, uncorkedsb.com. So check them out and like their page on social media and website for orders. And thanks again, Lisa.
Thank you so much.
Okay, take care.
Bye-bye.